10 signs of true intelligence that can't be faked. Intelligence is a gift that many people aspire to have and many people try to fake. However, there are some qualities that cannot be imitated, and genuine intelligence is one of them. Have you ever encountered someone who desperately craved admiration for their intelligence? Although they may try to impress others with their use of specialized vocabulary or the sophistication of their geeky hobbies, those around them know better. Unfortunately, our society overemphasizes having a high IQ and being multilingual as indicators of brilliance. However, this kind of measurement will not be able to show all the real signs of intelligence in a person. It is generally agreed that those who can memorize large amounts of information and then demonstrate their knowledge through testing are extraordinarily bright. On the other hand, someone who can't do that will be looked down upon. In the words of Albert Einstein, it's like testing the capacity of a monkey, a fish, and an elephant to climb a tree. Clearly, these kinds of one-dimensional measurements can't find all the real signs of intelligence. So what are some of the key indicators that are scientifically correlated to higher intelligence? Let's examine this in today's video. Sign number 1, ability to notice and remember small details. The world inside and outside of us is brimming with details. The bright colors of nature, our own memories, sights, smells, and sounds all come together to make a beautiful tapestry. One of the clearest signs that you are smart is that you pay attention to details as you go along and can remember them as if they just happened. This doesn't always mean that you have a good memory in sense of being smart. It could be that you remember the smell of the sea from when you were a child and on vacation with your parents. It could be how deeply a piece of music moved you or how you can hear each note of the music in your everyday life. Intelligent people are subtle and sensitive. Being smart isn't just about how many facts and numbers you know, it's about how much you want to learn. Curiosity is the most important part of being smart. When you want to learn more, you ask others who are knowledgeable and conduct your own research. You're interested in everything, even if it's not in your usual area of expertise. You want to understand how things work, including how you react and what you value. Why is everything the way it is? Crystal Raypole says it best. You ask thoughtful questions that get to the heart of a problem. Spend hours sifting through the minds of the internet to investigate a new interest, or take things apart merely to understand how they function. True intelligence is fueled by this attitude of curiosity. Sign number 2, having insatiable curiosity. Curiosity and inquisitiveness are two hallmarks of those who are exceptionally bright. Many studies have shown that a child who is curious and open is more likely to be intellectually curious as an adult. Curiosity gives you not only new things to learn, but also new things to do. To be really smart, you need to know a lot of facts and numbers, but you also want to learn new things. Curiosity is an important part of being smart. If you want to find out more, you can ask people who know and do your own research. Even if it's not your usual thing, even the smallest thing gets your attention. You want to know how everything works, including yourself, how you act, and what you believe in. Sign number 3, being empathetic towards others. Psychologists now think that if you want to be called intelligent, you need to have a high emotional quotient. In general, if those with a high IQ can sense and respond to the feelings of those around them. Those individuals who are more empathetic are considered to be more intelligent than others. Being so attuned to your environment allows you to absorb any energy that may be present. Having the ability to empathize with another person requires a high level of intelligence, since it allows for a more profound and meaningful connection between people. Sign number 4, high adaptability. Another key sign that indicates high intelligence level is high adaptability. It is the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. To be adaptable is to be receptive to new information, to challenge the status quo, and to be willing to act in a manner that is contrary to accepted norms. In order to survive in this world, the smart among us know that we must constantly shift and adapt to our surroundings. Just as our physical selves develop and change, so too must our outlook. Failure to adapt to changing circumstances can make daily life challenging. Sign number 5, open-mindedness. If you fully open your mind, your brain will fall out. That at least is how I see it. But if you don't allow anything new into your thinking, You'll never grow beyond your current level of ignorance. This is correct even if your assumptions are correct. If you're a lawyer who specializes in criminal law and you're confident that you know everything there is to know about the legal system in your nation, you can get defensive if someone tries to explain something to you that you don't already know. You can interact it with confidence since you know they are not as knowledgeable about the subject as you are. But if you can, just listen to this individual and keep an open mind. You'd see how their idea might apply to a different scenario. You may even come to have a deeper comprehension of your own level of knowledge and its implications as a result. If you keep an open mind, you can always pick up new information and insights, even if you're already confident in your own knowledge and understanding of a subject. Sign number 6, high self-control. Possessing high self-control is an integral feature possessed by many intelligent individuals. In order to avoid unfavorable actions, promote positive ones, and progress toward long-term objectives. The capacity to exercise self-control is essential. Studies have demonstrated that being self-disciplined can improve one's health and happiness. Being able to control your own actions in any given situation allows you time to evaluate all your options before you make a decision. The Stoic belief system focused on self-control as the tool for success and happiness. Zeno, an early Stoic philosopher from 334 to 262 BCE, stated, "Man conquers the world by conquering himself," while Marcus Aurelius, who lived from 121 to 180 ADE, a later Stoic philosopher and emperor of Rome, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Sign number 7, expert in sarcasm and silly jokes. It might surprise you to learn that people who tell silly jokes are much more likely to be intelligent than the average person. There are a few possible explanations for this, one of which is that only a particularly bright individual would be able to think on their feet. The University of New Mexico conducted an intriguing investigation. 400 pupils were evaluated on their interpersonal communication skills. After acing the exams, the students were given cartoon images and instructed to provide captions. Multiple impartial evaluators looked at these descriptions. Overwhelmingly, the top scorers, 86% in the class, chose the funniest captions for the photographs. Later studies conducted with comedians found that the entire group scored above average on a test of verbal IQ. According to the scientific community, humor improves cognitive functioning, maintains healthy brain and nervous system function, and makes us smarter overall. Sign number 8, connection with nature and laws of existence. In some situations, it helps greatly to have a firm grasp of mathematical and physical principles. On the other hand, someone who is truly intelligent is in harmony with the natural world and its rules of existence. People with these traits are soft-hearted without being mushy, powerful without being aggressive, and reserved without being apathetic. Those who take the time to watch nature carefully can gain insight into its wisdom, beauty, and even brutality. We are in awe of the beauty and power of nature's patterns and structures. Intelligent people know that it is our duty to protect and care for the natural environment and that it has much to teach us. Sign number 9, accepting you don't know everything. When asked about his greatest quote, Socrates said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." And if you think about it, this one has something to do with being curious. In order to be inquisitive, we must resist the temptation to assume we have a complete grasp of everything. Instead, we need to keep an open mind and continue to challenge our assumptions about ourselves and the world. Intelligent people know better than to assume they know anything completely. This shows that you have a genuine curiosity for learning and are willing to consider different perspectives. Because of your intrinsic motivation to learn more, you're able to consider every angle of a problem. You have zero qualms with admitting you are wrong and expanding your knowledge. Furthermore, having an open mind allows you to make a more educated decision, which strengthens your ability to defend your stance. Knowing exactly where you stand conceptually provides a sense of security. A landmark in the field of social psychology, the Dunning-Kruger effect is the product of research by Justin Kruger and David Dunning. They arrived at the conclusion that a person's IQ correlates negatively to his confidence in his own intelligence on a subject. For example, the less you know on a subject, the more confident you will be that you understand the subject. So if you want to discover how smart someone is, Look at how comfortable they are stating, "I don't know." Confidence that you know something when you don't will lead you to ignore opportunities to learn. That's why you're probably smarter than a lot of people if you have questions popping up in your thoughts all the time and you don't hesitate to voice them. Sign number 10, ability to delay gratification. The ability to put off instant gratification is a hallmark of true intelligence. We're all willing to delay gratification in theory, but when the time comes, we rush ahead. Rather than accepting immediate gratification, it is preferable to wait for something of more significance and lasting value. Those who have the self-control to put off instant gratification are, on average, the brighter of the human species. In a 2009 psychological study conducted at Yale University, subjects were given IQ tests and offered either they could take a smaller dividend immediately or they could save up for a larger payout later. The latter group tended to be more intelligent. Author Scott Mautz observes that those preferring to wait also had better IQ scores, implying that taking one's time and thoroughly analyzing one's options is correlated with intelligence. So, how many signs of true intelligence can you relate to? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.